See me, yeah.
Are you okay? Are you really okay? He's the one that wanted to come live, and he's not sitting in the chair at the said appropriate time.
Gwaan people see me, yeah.
They're not here yet.
Whoa. What kind of bangarang I go on today?
You drink mad puss piss.
Mad puss piss drink me.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, smell.
Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. If you had smell-o-vision, your nose would be burning you from all the cologne that this one's wearing right now. Come in, beautiful people. Who do we got? Come out of the weeds, people. Say hello. Who do we got? Gary McIntosh is here. Wagwan.
Wagwan, beautiful people. See me here, because you know something I missed the live, I'm not true. You see, I have to just freshen up and nice up, because you see, when you guys are viewing me on camera, one can probably smell sweet, not true?
I don't know who that is, but I'm low. I think that might be Nino, but hey.
Beautiful people, on this illustrious Sunday morning.
You have one guest there. Can you let the people, give them a moment to come in?
But them supposed to be on our way.
No, you didn't give them time. You just said, let's go live. So here we are.
So we just decided last minute to go live.
As usual. That seems to be how we're doing it these days. So we got Lydia Humber White.
Lydia, Wagwan. Hey.
Wagwan, Lydia and Gary. You're both foundation people.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
Nice to see you on this Sunday afternoon. You know, you're getting yourself out of the frame. Look at yourself there. You see?
Well, you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is.
You got to center yourself.
No, because
yourself.
You center the camera upon yourself like in a business with me. Like means
you weren't sitting there. You need to be there at the appropriate time. If you tell the people 4:30, you need to be in place.
I even said 4:30, you know?
I don't mean say 4:30, you know?
You know when she said 4:30, about 5 minutes after 4, she said, let's go live at 4:30. And then she turned around and rushed me. Time check. No, sir. Easy at all. But anyway, make it go on. We are here. We are live. We are
Who else do we got here? Oh, we got a few people. Yeah, so they're saying they're in the weeds. You got to make yourself known, people. You got to say Wagwan. What's up? Bienvenue. What else? You can say Ohayo gozaimasu.
Boy.
You can say what else? What else do we do?
I don't know.
Konnichiwa.
How about hello?
Or hello. Or bonsoir, bonjour. Hey, we speak French over here. We should know how to say
bonjour, madame, monsieur. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci.
Listen, I wasted my time taking French all throughout high school. Advanced French, I might add.
We started in junior
high school. And I could at least say bonjour. And I got good marks too, by the way.
She was a bit of a brown nose.
That's okay. I applied myself. I did well in school. That's not a crime.
No, it's not a crime.
No.
You just walk around like say, she had a weird little thing. What's a prefix? Or what was it? You had a jacket, the Oakdale O?
Yes. I was a prefect.
Prefect.
And what a prefect is one of the smarter children that get better grades and are on the honor roll. You get a special sweater and you get to walk around in between classes and make sure all the bad breeds are doing what they're supposed to do. And if they're not, you write it down and then you give it to the appropriate teachers. So you were kind of like the police of the bad breeds to keep them in line. And that was called a prefect. One syllable away from perfect.
In this day and age, we call them snitch. and that goes, that's a great segue for the Informer window. Because as I was saying, the last time we had a live, I had a friend of mine criticizing the fact that we called this segment the Informer window. And I made it clear to him that as long as you have a window in your home and you can see outside, you too have an Informer window.
Sitting by the Informer window.
Spy with their spy.
Nothing's happening on my street. I didn't see any coyotes today.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of much. But I got to share with you guys.
What kind of English is that? That's a whole lot of much.
That's Canadian.
That's a whole lot of much?
That's Canadian English.
Listen, I was taught by my good friend Gary about the schwa. So don't let me call you out with the schwa.
No, but this is the Canadian English.
Right, Gary?
And we mix up the Canadian English with a little bit of the patois.
Oh, gosh.
Patois.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
And we just kind of mix and blend. But in any event, I got to share with you guys.
Went from downtown to uptown to back and forth. We kind of just mix and blend.
Yes. I saw
because, Jamaican patois is divided into like uptown, downtown, Montagonian. Because sometimes when you say certain words, it's not the same as like other family in Kingston.
And don't have country, them speak a little differently as well.
Yeah, so that's like dialects within dialects.
Yeah, and it's interesting.
And then there's socioeconomic dialects, So if you're uptown and your nose is up in the air, you talk a little bit like this, and you say, "Can you hold on a minute for me, please?
For me, please." And when
everything is for me, please.
And then when you answer the telephone back in the days, you say, "Hello."
But if you're downtown now and you're in the Gaza, what do they say?
Gwaan.
No, they say, "What they under my nose? I'm out."
I don't know if you guys have heard that, but since the infamous Vibes Cartel has been incarcerated or has been released from jail, he has this thing where whenever he goes on interviews or he's having gatherings with anyone,
when he's ready to leave,
and when he's ready to leave, he said, "What under my nose?
I'm out." Yeah, so I've adopted it now. That's a thing between me and
I'm out.
Yes.
So. Yeah, man.
So Gwaan, beautiful people.
Come and put out the thing.
I want you guys, as you come into the live, please give me a thumbs up. I don't want you to say hello because I can see you. There's a few people in the weeds there. I need you to come forth and say Gwaan. Let's talk the things on this Sunday afternoon.
Hey, after all, we're all family here, right?
Yes.
We're all family on the Informer Window, and all we do is we just rag it up and we just talk the things, and we whatever comes to mind, because we don't come on here with any kind of agenda or thoughts.
Yes.
We just come up and we chop up the thing and we talk the thing, and speaking of talking the thing, I lost an hour out of my life last night, guys.
Hi.
I lost an hour because the time got pushed ahead.
Oh, did it?
As they say, spring forward. So right now, if it were a week ago, it would be 3:30 in Toronto. Now 3:38 in Toronto. Right now it is 4:38. So I've lost an hour. And not only have I lost an hour, I lose an hour sleep as well. And I'm a little grumpy this morning. So you have to bear with me.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was a spring forward. No wonder I woke up a little bit like I needed more sleep today.
I generally take 1 cup of coffee a day, and guys, I'm on my 3rd cup. I try and wake up.
Well, I'm drinking tea, so cheers. And it's usually the other way around.
Yes, ma'am. She's a coffee drinker. I'm the tea drinker. But this morning, we kind of just switch it up.
Okay. I'm trying to look to see who's here, but I don't know who I'm fooling because I can't see that screen.
There is.
So I need my phone.
There's a little thing happening, though, where we had a discussion earlier this morning about Jamaican cooking and Jamaican food. And Jamaican food, as you know, there's this conversation or talk point going around within the Caribbean. I believe it was Shensia, who's a reggae artist, that made mention that Jamaica has the best food in the Caribbean. And
is it true?
I certainly believe so, but my opinion might be a little biased. However, Rihanna pipe up massa. Rihanna don't come in on the conversation, and Rihanna say, "That's not the case."
Why they're flying fish?
No, she didn't even defend flying fish. What? She goes straight to Guyana. I said, Guyanese have the best food.
But she's Barbadian.
She's Bayesian, but she attacked the things. That's what she's saying. That is her opinion.
Oh.
So she piped up.
So what kind of food does Guyana have that makes them the best food? What do they have?
I would like to have that conversation with Rihanna. However, what I'd like to hear from our audience is, who do you feel has the best food in the Caribbean? All right, no, boy, I don't know.
Okay, we have Ninja Twad who's saying, yes, of course it does. So Ninja, are you from Guyana?
Can I say?
Wait there, Ninja.
Guyana, defend your position.
Oh, no, Ninja saying Jamaica. Jamaica.
Defend your position, because I have tasted, as you guys know, I'm very much a foodie.
Can I throw my opinion in here? I say Canada has the best food, guys. What do you say? What do you say? Let's hear it for the poutine. Anybody like the poutine?
Canada has the best food?
Yeah, we have poutine. We have beaver tails and poutine.
Are we talking about Canada or the 51st state?
Hey,
What are we talking? What are we really talking about?
Hey, elbows up, Canadians. Elbows up.
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
We're not no damn 51st.
I'm not saying it. What I want to hear from you guys is, who do you feel? What island do you feel in the Caribbean that has the best food? Because I've tasted some amazing dishes in the Caribbean. And boy, I mean, I have to tell you that.
Okay, Lydia says jam down.
Jam down.
Ninja ton.
Wicked.
Or Ninja Twan. Sorry if I'm messing up your name there. But Ninja Twan is saying Jamaica, and also says that Canada has the best food for its diversity. Now, that's true. Any food that you want, it's here and it's done well. The people of that country flock to that restaurant, which means it's pretty authentic and it's done well.
No, that is true. As far as diversity is concerned, I think in Toronto, you can get pretty much any kind of food. For a prime example, take a look at our LCBO. The amount of products that they stock in those LCBOs is absolutely outstanding, because they represent every corner of the globe when it comes to alcoholic beverages. And Toronto and Canada on a whole is such a diverse nation that we tend to cater to everyone, because we're
the melting pot.
We're
we're not the melting pot.
The Americans are the melting pot.
Right, we're not the melting pot. I think we're the salad, or the salad bowl, where everybody.
We encourage you to just bring your own. Yeah, retain your identity.
What the debate is the Caribbean now, okay? Because I know, like, okay, Trinidad, you got to give them the roti.
Hey, the roti.
Can I say it? Give them the rotis.
No, sir.
You got to give them the rotis, okay?
This one here, guys, if you guys have seen the segment on a roti, Mr. Roti, we all know it's roti. But when it comes to the roti and the doubles, Trinidad have you got to give it to
Well, we don't have that in Jamaica. We don't have doubles in Jamaica, do they?
We don't have.
And does Jamaica have any dish where they serve like a roti style flatbread?
Yes.
What is it called in Jamaica?
Then have a guy in
no, not an individual thing. I mean, nationally across the island. What I've never seen.
Yes, because there's roti in Jamaica. The roti served in a lot of places in Jamaica.
No, is it because we're adapting stuff from other islands, or is it part of Jamaica's national food to have that?
I'm going to say it's part of the whole culture, because, as you know, Indians were brought to Jamaica as indentured slaves, as were the blacks from Africa. They brought with them, of course, their food and their culture and so on. So you find that anywhere in Jamaica where you have sugarcane plantations, you also find quite a community of Indian descendants. Okay. And they bring their food, and they do promote Westmoreland as an ideal place for that.
Well, right? Ninja Tan is saying, as far as LCBO, he says, yes, that they stocked. They stocked, past tense. No more American products in the LCBO, right? Like Canada, elbows up, but not take no chat. But you have reverse tariffs. Anybody ask if you reverse tariffs? Go ahead with that.
But this
Trudeau say tariffs. We say reciprocation. We say Trudeau's not backing down.
1 year. We're in the supermarket yesterday, and we're in the produce aisle, and she's looking around for sweet potato, aka yam.
It's sweet potato.
I'm talk my thing.
Okay.
And she's picking up this product that clearly marks product of the USA. I say, put that back. Put that back. That now come nowhere near me. Just around the corner, there was something that says product from Honduras.
Yes, we took that instead.
That's the one. And not only that, me I'll fast myself in our people business, because there was a lady there that was picking up, or attempted
to pick up the same
one. And I said, ma'am, don't buy American. And she said, oh, shucks. And she realized what she was doing, corrected herself, and went to the Honduras. Now, we all need to do that, because we all need to support Canada.
And it's a shame.
I don't want to get into this political ping pong, because
it's silly.
It is nonsense. But
all I wanted was some sweet potato.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Donald Trump, are you a draw first blood?
Yeah,
as Rambo would say, are you a draw first blood? We're just defending our position.
Now, Lydia Humber White says, yes, that's true of Toronto with the diversity. Velita Samuels.
Hi, Velita.
Velita. She's saying Jamaica, and Canada. She's saying it's the best, yes. And Ninja Twan says it's from the Indian side in Jamaica. That's where we're talking about the roti, right?
The roti, yeah.
He says, but of course, I agree, Trinidad for the roti and doubles.
You can't beat that. Hey, they have a thing in Trinidad called pineapple chow. Well, I mean, if you
Pineapple chow.
Pineapple chow.
What do they say when they say chow? Do they just mean greens? Like when they say pop chow?
I'm not quite sure what it means, but it's almost like for you Jamaicans out there, it's kind of like how we do pickled mango. You know, when you take the green mango and you add various spices.
A Trinidadian thing?
I'm not sure what it is.
What do they call it? I can't remember what they call it.
It's some form of pickling, though, where you spice up the mango, you add pepper and all this stuff. I can't even remember what we called it. Belita, maybe you can help me out here, or anyone out there that's familiar with this. You know, when I was a kid, we used to pick the green mangoes, and we would cut up the green mangoes and add pepper and salt and all kind of.
Oh, I've never had that.
You come here for your tree. You know, the only thing you had in Jamaica was a nipple
bottle. I've been back a million times. I've never had that.
Maybe the case, but that's something that's very common in Jamaica. So Trinidad has something quite similar, but they use pineapple.
Okay.
And of course, you get the sweetness from the pineapple. It works well.
Oh, Derek Bryn is calling it mango chow.
Yeah.
And Bluebird is saying hi to everybody.
Hello, hi, Bluebird.
And Lydia is agreeing with you, a point that you had made prior.
So a colleague of mine brought this mango chow to me at work the other day, and it was absolutely delicious. He says his wife makes it, and it was really good. I mean, if I bring in
DW, we are Dream Warriors is in the house. He's saying hello to my people.
Hey,
we all know Dream Warriors, right? One day I'm gonna get him on here. But Dream Warriors is saying hello to everybody, and Lydia Humber White says that's true, Nino, of the Indians. They were brought to Jamaica as indentured slaves.
And they're
but weren't we all brought to Jamaica as indentured slaves? Same with the Africans.
Yeah, but there I was mentioning before, you find different pockets of Indians and Indian communities in and around anywhere there are plantations and still exist. And in a lot of cases, they identify themselves as Jamaican. At which they are. They've been there for so long.
For so many
generation
years.
After generation after
generation.
And
you know the funniest thing?
It's amazing. Don't call Miss Chin. If you ever hear Miss Chin at the supermarket, then
with the accent.
The most what do you call it? Isolated part of Jamaica. Miss Chin can't twang and chat up the thing and cut the pot. Hey, no, Miss Chin cuss you,
it's funny, the modern day East Indians that are now populating Jamaica and a lot of the Middle Eastern countries, they mix their language with the patois, and they still do the head bob.
It's quite colorful,
and they call each other Paji. So instead of Mr. Chin, they say Gwaan Paji, and they do this. It's kind of neat, though.
It's all part of the culture, man. That's what makes Jamaica Jamaica.
So we have Ninja Twan saying hello back to, I guess, to DW, and in the life of Gay Blake, she's saying hello, host, and everybody in the chat. Thumbs up, done. Thanks for reminding me. If you haven't already given us a thumbs up, please go back and do it. You know, YouTube
loves the thumbs up, guys. And listen, while we have you guys on here, don't forget to telephone. Matter of fact, don't even telephone. Text a friend. Text a friend. Let's get them all on here. Let's start talking things, because right now it's your show. Let's talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Belita is saying
let's just discuss whatever you want to discuss.
Everybody's doing the thumbs up thing.
Belita, call all your church sisters and brethren.
It's church day. It's church day.
They should all be back from church by now, my dear. Everybody come home from church, and I cook the rice and peas, the stew chicken, and stew up.
Speaking of that, I didn't post. I have a video that I'm going to be posting in a little while, guys. I would love for you all to go and watch it and give it a thumbs up. As a matter of fact, that's one of the things we want to talk about today, which is spices. What would you consider the basis of authentic Jamaican food? Not like, the kind of washed down stuff that you get in the grocery store or whatever, but what are the staples that you would consider that you would need as far as spices or aromatics in your kitchen to cook Jamaican food? See if we got it right.
Is it the dog? What is it?
What's wrong with the dog?
I'm just looking at the size of the dog. Somebody asked me recently if I wanted a dog. And I said to them, what kind of dog? I said, how much does the dog weigh? So like 35 pounds. I said, 35, what kind of pounds? I said, let me tell you something. Any dog coming into my house, their poop can't be any bigger than mine.
Oh, my God.
I'm just being very frank. So, no, because I'm not going to walk behind no dog and pick up any. I saw last summer, guys, I'm going to share this with you. Last summer, we were out for a walk, and I did see a lady. I think the dog did his business. And after the dog did his business, she pulled out the bag like a good citizen, and she picked it up, as she should. Then she pulled out a baby wipe and started wiping the dog.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
She doesn't want the poopy bomb from the dog in her house. What's wrong with that?
Clearly, she's not from the Caribbean. But we don't wipe dog bum. We don't do that.
But in the Caribbean,
we don't do that.
They don't really have house dogs per se, unless you live in St. Andrew. But now it's just a little yard dog, right? It just
seemed kind of weird that she was doing that. She stopped on the sidewalk, pulled out a baby wipe.
But people take these little dogs like their family.
That's not no little dog. That was a big dog. Almost looked like a friggin', what do you call it? Saint Germain or
Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard. Eh? No, man, that's always a big dog.
Well, we got some more people in the chat here.
Hello, guys. Welcome.
Terry Good Gal is here.
Good up.
Now, Ninja Twan says, what's with this over exuberance of Jamaica coming out of you today? What's going on?
It's that hour of sleep that I lost because of the time.
You're a little punchy. Tone it down, please. Tone it down.
It's that hour of sleep that I lost. I'm just losing my marbles here.
Ninja Twan is saying, that's why I love bringing my Canadian friends to Harry's when he owned his little shop on Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, Lawrence and Markham Road.
Mr. Chin and them would chat up a storm. It was fun to show the different kind of Jamaicans. And Bluebird is giving a thumbs up. Jenny's laughing. Ninja Twan is saying, wait, people wipe them dog backside for real.
Can you believe that, Ninja? Can you believe that? Can you believe? Hey, if you guys that are from Jamaica, and then this is I was in Jamaica recently, and I'll tell you, Jamaica have the stupidest, dumbest, most self-entertaining dogs you'll ever find. In the daytime,
you barely backside, you will see where
you barely see them, but at night, they all crowd the road. They're all over the street. They walk in the street like a streetwalker.
Yeah, they have to be in numbers
and just let a car pass by. They will sit down there quietly, not say a word. The minute a car pass by, they start chasing the bloody car tire. Every one of them start chasing the car tire.
People are wicked to those mongrel dogs. They're a little wicked.
What do you mean wicked? What do you mean wicked to them?
Because they don't get pampered like our Canadian
Why
dogs.
should they get pampered? Just a couple of years ago, I noticed a handful of them got Canadian visa. They got visa to Canada.
Oh my God.
They got visa to Canada. They were allowed to be adopted as what do you call those dogs? There's a word for them.
I don't know, but we asked people a question. So
they're stray. I can't remember. But anyway.
In the life of Gabe Blake says
rescue. They're called rescue dogs.
Rescue dogs. She's throwing her answer. She's saying pimento, garlic, pepper, rosemary. We Are Dreamers is like very surprised about the big dog, big poo business. Terry Goodgirl said, for real, see him so Uncle Nino. Lydia's laughing. Kiki Berry says, hey, Auntie Kiki Berry in the house.
Big up, Kiki.
What?
Big up to all my family at Piggott Street, Mount Salem, Montego Bay, St. James, Jamaica.
What are you, Barry G? Barry G on the wheels of steel?
Barry G.
Sorry, I can't do the brap.
She can't control me.
How about if I just do bow to my people at Kingston?
Kingston.
How about that?
Kingston what?
Kingston.
What do you mean?
Listen,
Kingston?
Don't try to style me. You come from country.
Kingston,
I come from the big city.
Wait a minute. Kingston
don't
what?
Style me. Kingston whatever. Kingston is just Kingston.
Kingston whatever doesn't quite work because the last time and I'm going to check you on this.
Nino turned DJ. You see that? G word says, "Lot of mercy." Nino turned DJ.
The last time you tried to enter Jamaica, and a customs immigration officer stopped you.
Yes.
If you notice, I wasn't stopped, but you were stopped. And the question,
for absolutely no reason other than he was just trying to be extra.
The question he had for you was, "Where are you going, lady? Kingston what?" And you couldn't tell them.
I'm like, oh, Kingston. He wanted the postal code.
He wanted the postal code, but you couldn't tell them. So when you're sure,
you couldn't tell him either.
I don't need to know that because I travel with a Jamaican passport, so I don't need to do that, my dear.
Anyways, he sent me back to some counter, and the lady, she looked pretty mean. And you know when you go to Jamaica, well, for me, anyways, I have to mind my tongue because they can trace me. I can't trace them. What am I gonna say? Our little Canadian hee-haw swear word? No, I can't. I'm very humble. And I went and she said, "What you want, lady?" And I said, "Well, the guy there told me I had to come here." She said, "Fiwa," like very professional, not. And I said, "Well, he said that I need to get the postal code of where I'm going or whatever." She said, "He said what? You need to what?" And I said, "The postal code." She said, She stopped my pass. She said, "Lady, Gwaan, yeah." And I walked past them. I went, and I walked out. But they always do that to me. It's almost like they're punishing me because I haven't been there all these years. So they need to get all that shit in. So they try to kick me every time.
I think what it is though is it's the halo that's on top of your head.
Yeah, maybe it is.
It's a little tarnished, and they noticed it.
Yeah,
so
maybe
they're coming at you.
So they always want to come at me with some bullshit, and I can't even say what I really want to say.
Listen, this woman is a magnet for problem in the airport. A magnet.
And never any fault of my own, because I don't cause trouble in the airport.
She always says that.
What trouble do I, especially with a Jamaican immigration officer? No, sir. No.
See, you have to know how to approach them.
How?
In a very pleasant.
I just go. Jovial. My face is blank. I don't speak.
But that's the whole point.
I must skin my teeth and act like an idiot.
Your face is too blank.
Well,
you have to have some expression on your face.
No.
You know? Be friendly. Show a friendly style of you.
No. Terry Goodgal says, "Big up my family. Bop bop bop." LP. The LP Dimension. What a name.
Welcome.
They're
LP
saying hello, Nino and LO, and
we
chat. Listening in the bushes, dropping seeds for sorting. I like that. I like that. That's a little bit of a lyrical, linguistic.
Look at chop up.
Woo. A Bluebird says, "I like Nino's Jamaicaning."
Oh, I like that.
That's Bluebird.
Thank you.
Nino, they like it. Vibing is saying, "Big up CLM for life."
What? CLM
and
all
in
the
the
way.
life of Gabe Blake, she's laughing at you. Lydia Humber says they believe every returning Jamaican should have a Jamaican passport. But why? Anyways,
you know what? There's some benefits.
Oh,
to
Ninja
that,
Twan is saying blank face too suspicious.
All right.
Listen, if I go there and I'm too smiley, they get me. If I go there and I look too vexed, so lady, you can't smile. You're there, Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, so
my God, it's like, which way do you want me, guys?
Just go neutral. Just be neutral.
Yeah, so I go there blank.
No, you can't blank. Don't blank, because then they'll blank you. And see, when you want, hey, I'm blank, wait till the pass custom and immigration. Then you can do whatever you want.
Once I'm in the town, that's when the magnetic action starts. Every single taxi driver finds me. Lady, you want to ride? Lady. Even if I tell this person right here, no, that's okay, thanks. But lady, it's like, oh my gosh.
Look, it's a guy that big. Look at the size of that dog. Look at the size of that dog. How would I bring a dog like that into my home?
Left the man and the dog.
When I tell the guy, my response to the guy that offered the dog, that the only dog I would take home right now is a Pomeranian. If you have one of those, he starts to laugh. That's not a dog, that's a rat. So yeah, I'll take the rat home. At least
blank
the pool
face
won't be as big
suspicious.
as
mine. Listen, bad man, if you have blank face, okay?
Bad man that.
That's me. I'm top Gala Road. Bad Gala Road. I come from Kingston. You come from the country. Montego Bay is country. Do you all agree? Is Montego Bay country?
It's a second city.
Montego Bay a country.
You see, this is the thing about people from Kingston. They very often refer to anyone outside of Kingston as country. So that being said, they feel that the only city that is in Jamaica is Kingston. Everywhere else, like our friend there, Mark, and him love style me. Everything I'm talking about. So Neens, you got country. I said, Mark, where's country? I said, I go Montego Bay. I said, but Neens, that's country.
Montego Bay a country.
I said, these Kingstonians, man, them just take
we have
liberty.
Carl McFarlane here. He's saying, big up
Carl McFarlane, the original Piranha.
Oh, is that Piranha? Listen, Mr. Piranha. I have a bone to pick with you, Mr. Piranha. I need a link to your product because people are asking me, and part of the video that I'm going to be uploading today features your Piranha jerk sauce in it. So everybody, this Carl McFarlane that's in the chat here is the maker of this wonderful jerk sauce that you see us talking about all the time.
Piranha
Nino loves it.
Jerk.
Yeah.
I might think this. If anybody is familiar with Westmoreland and the border of Westmoreland and Hanover, there's a place called Border Jerk. So that originates.
I think we have a video with Border Jerk.
Border Jerk. Go back and check my video.
Sorry, I can't say Border Jerk. I have to say Border Jerk.
Piranha. Big up yourself, Piranha, every time.
And that's Carl. Hey,
and
Carl.
That is my favorite, bar none. Use every time.
It comes in hot and mild. So, you know, if you're like me and you can't take the heat, there's one for you. Now, Dream Warrior says, but a true note, sometimes they just pick you out of the group and they haggle you down at the airport. You are telling no lies. There is a thing on my forehead that says foreigner.
It's not,
even if I think I'm talking my best Jamaican, they laugh.
It's
they
not.
know.
I'll tell you though, it's not just.
Even if I don't speak.
It's not just in Jamaica. I was in DR recently, and they actually hound you from the airport. However, I must say though that in a much milder fashion than they do in Jamaica. In Jamaica, they tend to be not even a little aggressive, very aggressive. Whereas in DR, they'll come at you, they'll ask you a question. Do you want a taxi? Do you want a ride? They pull on your heartstrings. Yeah, and they pull on your heartstrings. And but the minute you tell them no, they'll leave you alone and they'll move on to the next one. Jamaicans, on the other hand, why I never see a nation so persistent. Why? They're very persistent. Now, they don't give up easily. Ninja Twan is saying... I'm not saying that's a bad thing either.
He's saying just be yourself. Don't try to be anything else. But that's the problem. When I try to be myself with this, which is a hokey pokey Canadian foreigner, I'm here on vacation, they try to rip you off every which way.
Let's go hustling.
Bluebird is saying yes, Ninja Twan, a true thing. That Kiki Berry is saying and Ninja Twan says, so what's the best way to get this piranha? Come on, Mr. Carl McFarland.
All right, people ask
the chat wants to know what's the best way to get your piranha. Because if you send me your link, when I put my video up, I will post the link because I believe that the link that I had before, I don't think it's working right now. And In the Life of Gay, Blake says they sell the best jerk. Oh, I guess Border Jerk sells the best jerk.
Hey, not to mention the soup. I can't pass there without getting a cup of soup because the rest of my journey on my way down to Grange Hill, have to have a cup or two in my hand. When one done, I switch over to the next because the soup is absolutely delicious. If you like cow skin and cow
skin,
yeah, what? You don't know them things, man. Them things.
I cannot partake in the cow skin,
strong back
the organ meats, the tripe, cow foot.
Because you're real Canadian and you just see chicken breast and steak, not you?
You're lucky I'm tasting oxtail. Okay.
The best part of the meat is all the other attributes.
I can't get into all that, but this one, any little roadside stand, he wants to stop and eat. Let me tell you guys a joke. We were taking a driving tour through Jamaica one time, just, in the car, we're just driving wherever we hit. And we came upon a little roadside stand underneath some tree at the bottom of Spur Tree Hill.
Yes.
Yes. You see? I know Jamaica.
Spur Tree Hill, yeah.
So if you can picture this beautiful expanse, because Spur Tree Hill I think it's a mountain range or something, but beautiful sceneries and open space. And then you have this one little man selling his food under this big shade tree. Mind you, there's no running pipe. So where the hell is he washing all this stuff?
No, easy upon the Miss Alice thing. Easy upon the Alice thing.
There's nowhere for him to wash up. But whatever. This one and the rest of the people in the car felt that was the place that we needed to stop and get food that morning. Okay. I myself was a little bit squeamish, but I thought, okay, I'll have a little bit of the soup because at least the soup was being boiled up. So whatever's in there, it'll kill it. So I take my soup in a little cup and it's hot like hell. So as we're driving away, I said, boy, these people were so greedy to make the little money. They didn't even wait until the soup was finished because all the peas in the soup are as hard as rock. Why are they giving me this soup? And the peas aren't even cooked because they're not soft. Somebody in the back seat turns around and said, but Lana, that's not peas, a peanut soup. And I'm like, what? Peanut soup? To the point, what the hell? I just said, you can have mine. Like, I don't drink peanut soup. What kind of business is this?
Well, you did that day.
No, I didn't. I took a sip. I got the crunchy peanut. I'm like, okay, we're done. He now will sit there all day and drink the peanut soup.
So in other words, you take off the vehicle and give it a fold.
Yes.
You taste it.
I don't want no soup.
But it wasn't peanut. You don't drink peanut soup.
Ninja says, I gave up on speaking patois when I'm in Jamaica. I'm Canadian in their eyes, even though I grew up in Jamaica. Granted, I've been in Canada longer now. I feel your pain. Though I'm born and bred in Jamaica, I will never be seen as a Jamaican.
But guess what, though? When in Rome, you have to do as the Romans do. So when you're in Jamaica, you have to, if you start relating more to the people with whom are in that environment or that country, you will tend to be embraced a lot more as they're going to embrace you, and you have to embrace them. As a matter of fact, I'll add to that in saying that when you're in Jamaica and you start hear all this, R&B and hip hop, and I don't know, God, Jamaica for hear R&B and hip hop.
True.
Jamaica for hear reggae music and dance hall. Right? That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear this nonsense. At the same time, I don't want to see Popeyes or Burger King. True. KFC.
True.
KFC's on another level. I don't want to put that in that same category. But I don't want that. I want
that's a bike thief.
A bike thief. A long time I don't see him.
That's the bike thief. Just passed by on a new bike.
On a new bike. Where did you get that from? My goodness, guys, we have all sorts of characters that pass by the Informer window, because that guy there is dubbed the bike thief.
I can't remember his name.
You're going on steal bikes from if you have a bike left out front, you can rest assured gone if it pass by.
Oh, I have to catch up with the comments. Now, We Are Dream Warriors wants to know anything new on the menu. What are you guys cooking?
Wow,
and Ninja's saying, yes, I need dinner ideas for this week. Bluebird is saying cow skin, yuck. And In the Life of Gay Blake is saying soup. The soup is good for real.
Yeah, man, the soup is a topper.
He loved that soup.
Topper. Any food, any kind of street food in Jamaica. I'm a street food guy. When I go to Jamaica,
1000%.
It's not everywhere that you'll do this with, because I had a conversation with some colleagues at work last night, and we were talking about street food in India.
Oh, I've seen some of the videos.
Yeah. And the fellow was saying that
the sanitary imperfections, I can't get
He made it clear that even though he's Indian, he would never eat street food in India. I said, you literally have to have a lead stomach for that.
Yeah.
You have to have a lead stomach because, as you say, sanitary-wise, it's not going to,
the flies.
And there's no regulation to control a lot of these things. So there's a lot of different practices. And because they have, all these different facets of religion over there, people worship different things.
Yes.
You have all these different rules. And it doesn't really...
other people,
I would love to visit there, though.
I
would love to visit there. But being a street food person, that's the one place I don't think that I'd want to venture and explore Street Food Avenue.
Now, Ninja, Bluebird, a bonfire upon you. I guess because you said cow skin is yuck. So I guess Ninja loves cow skin.
Yes, Ninja.
We Are Dream Warriors is saying hi to Kiki. Kiki saying hi, Uncle Lou. Bluebird says, I like stew peas and rice. I do like stew peas and rice. I love
and somebody actually made a request the other day for me to make stew peas and rice.
Yes.
And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. But I'm going to caution you guys right now. The other day, I was in a Jamaican restaurant. They advertised stew peas and rice was on the menu. Okay. And in bracket, it says no pigtail. Let's make myself quite clear to you. If you are make stew peas and rice, I ain't have pigtail. I'm a stew peas and rice. Call it something else.
So what's the meat in stew peas and rice? Isn't there beef in there?
You can have beef, but you must have the dot. You have to have the dot.
So you mean those little pigtails that are in the bucket in the store?
You have to have that. That's a given.
Make mine without the pigtail.
Then don't call it stew peas and rice, and call it something else.
Oh my God!
But stew peas and rice must have the dot. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say the dot, is way back when the Rastafarians were not allowed to eat. Well, they were never allowed to eat pork against their religion. When the rest of them want the pork, them used to say, "Give me some of that," no?
Okay.
And call it the dot.
Now that name has stuck.
Yes, they've never called it by name. They'll just call it dot.
The dot. Now Kiki Berry said, Roadman said it's washed with the blood of Christ. The blood of Christ, I wash that the food, yes, because there is no running tap at those little roadside stalls. So hold them and wash the chicken.
No, they do have
hold
water.
Hold them and wash them hand.
They do have water though. They have water.
I don't know about all that.
And a lot of that chicken that will be there on the roadside, man, them done wash it time yard already and seasoned it up. Seasoned up already.
We have Rambo Green Hands here, all the way
Rambo.
from the UK.
Welcome, Rambo.
Blah, blah, blah. And Rambo saying, wow, he says, that's right, Nino, we eat the peanuts. So Rambo's another Jamaican that's now living in the UK. It looks like he likes the peanut soup. But I've never heard of peanut soup before that.
They have a place in St. Elizabeth.
See, In the Life of Gay is saying peanut soup is really nice.
Real, yeah. They have a place in Jamaica called NIN.
It's called what?
NIN. Yeah, I think it's NA.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
NIN. It's by a railroad track right by Alpart. Aluminum factory where they smelt aluminum, and they have a place there that cooks this pot of soup. I swear to you, this pot is like halfway up to the ceiling. It's huge, and they make that pot of soup every day. And if you don't get there by 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the whole thing is gone.
Wow!
Whenever I pass by there, I have 5 or 6 cups, giant-sized cups of soup in the car with me.
Bluebird
so
is saying,
if you can't check that out,
is saying peanut soup. I've never heard of it, but I'd like to try that, Nino.
It's good though. It's really
and
good.
Rambo Greenhead says, me a chat it yard style. What? A deso me come from. Yes, Rambo.
Big up Rambo.
It's so cute to hear him on his channel when he's talking and he's talking proper in his little UK accent, and then all of a sudden the Jamaican comes out. You can never hide that Jamaican.
Can't lose it.
Bluebird saying, LOL, nice, Rambo. Ria Dream Warriors said we need to donate outside window cam. Oh, that would be funny. That would be funny.
Then you'll see all the characters, and what fun is that going to be?
Yeah.
Now I'm into this copyright thing and identifying people. No, you know what? I love the idea of seeing the people, knowing them. There's certain characters that pass by.
Yeah.
And we identify.
And let me tell you something.
That's not him. That's not the right.
If you value your life, don't come and park in front of my house, because I am one of those people. I'll come out onto my porch and me and you are going at it. We're going at it. Don't park in front of my house.
No, not for a lengthy period of time.
No,
if someone is there. No, and they parked in front of the house temporarily.
I've lightened up.
Fine.
I've lightened up a little bit.
That's perfectly fine.
I've lightened up a little bit, but I don't like an extended period of time with.
No, this only came about because we have a neighbor that decided he's going to park his old broke car in front of my house for 6 weeks.
No, listen, that's something different.
That was nice.
I'm not even talking about that, because that's all resolved now. Actually, he's a very nice man. Stop saying that.
No, I'm just saying.
But I'm talking about just in general, because I like the front of the house to be free.
Look at that. Oh. Look at how cute that dog is.
Yeah, that man walks his dog a couple times
a day. That's a cute little dog. But they all seem to stop there, though, baby.
That's where all the dogs pee, I'm afraid to tell you.
Why do they pee?
Because that's their meeting spot.
Some of the grass is always brown.
Now, Ninja is agreeing with Dream Warriors here and says, yes, we need a Rio Link cameras outside. And Bluebird is saying, wow, the house seems quiet. It is quiet. No granddaughters today.
Here. The monsters aren't here today.
No Zuri, no Malia.
The terror squad. At least Malia's not here. Zuri's still asleep.
No, Zuri's not here. Zuri's at Pickering. She's at the other grandparents.
She went with her grandfather last night?
At Grandpa Granny's.
Okay.
She calls them all one word, Grandpa Granny. I'm going to my Grandpa Granny's. Okay, so Derek and Kiki are exchanging salutations. Now, Lydia is saying, no matter, them still treat you like foreigner. It's true.
Well, they try.
It doesn't matter. Are you trying to see how many people are here?
Yeah,
there are 19 people in the chat.
But people, come on, man. Come on. Shame. 19? Call a friend for text them. WhatsApp them.
Now, Ninja says,
just tell them to come on, check out NINO and LO.
Ninja says, sorry, my skeleton was dead with laughter. Oh, okay, pardon me. I didn't know what that meant. Dead with laughter to Bluebird's cowskin comment. And Bluebird said, yeah, mine without the pigtail. See? Mine without the pigtail. You can make 2 pots, one with the pigtail and one without the pigtail. Why do you need what's on a pigtail to eat? This is
what I don't understand. And you guys correct me if I'm wrong.
What is on a pigtail to eat?
If you have Jamaican parents, right? Jamaican parents, and when mama cook a pot or granny cook a pot, a 1-pot cook. They don't cook no 2-pot.
Listen.
So if me cook my stew piece and you don't want the pigtail, no, yummy.
Listen, I have 2 Jamaican parents, okay?
No.
And when I was a kid growing up, and my brother can attest to this, they made 2 pots. One for them, one for us. That's why growing up, I ate no Jamaican food until this guy introduced it to me.
Do you know why that happened, though?
So my mom would cook even something as simple as curry chicken. Or if she cooks, say, tripe and bean or that stuff, she's not giving that to us.
But
she's giving us spaghetti, fried chicken. She's making home fries. But we, as kids growing up in Canada, never ate all that stuff. If one time we went over to my aunt's house, and my brother was younger than me, and the food smelled so good, and we're sitting there, and he's ready to dig in, and I had to give him one of these. I had to give him one of these. Can you warm up mine too, please? I had to give him one of these elbows because he's ready to eat the cow tongue. I had to whisper to him, "Don't eat that. That's cow tongue." And into his elbow, and then all of a sudden he knows he's not eating that. And then of course we got in trouble. My aunt was calling me, "You wicked little girl, because you're not making him eat his dinner." But because we didn't grow up eating that. My parents wouldn't give us that to eat. No way. Tripe and bean, the inside intestine of the cow. No, sir, I'm not eating that. We Are Dream Warriors is saying you guys need to do some travel videos this year. Definitely do. Definitely do. I think my first trip might be Japan to go visit Tyler, but we'll see about that. And Rambo saying, yes, ayan me ban. Jessica Elliott's in the chat. Gwaan, Jessica, what took you so long to get here, Jessica? She says, you're aging yourself. How am I aging myself? And Bluebird's laughing. Jessica says, this happens when you're old. Okay, you lost me, Jess. What happens when you're old? Now, Ninja says, I'm parking in front of your house. Oh, the whole parking thing. Ninja says, I'm parking in front of your house in 2 weeks just because I love to annoy people. Well, you better can hang, because
honey, I warm up your tea. Look at people. This is the amount that tea the lady said we go warm up. Look at one mouthful.
Oh.
There's no tea left.
So you couldn't make me another cup of tea?
Warm up the tea.
Thank you. Make me a cup of tea, please.
You asked me to warm up
Smart
the
ass.
tea, and I did.
Smart ass.
Oh my goodness.
Rambo Greenhands is laughing. Bluebird says, I could just imagine people showing up to get some of your delicious looking food. Now, usually, guys, we have a couple barbecues every year. We usually have one that's around Caravana time, because we usually have a lot of our American family members, and the house is usually full. The house is usually always full, especially summertime, because we were always cooking. And whenever our son's friend down the way, he just lives a couple doors down. Oh yeah, when we're cooking, he is the victor of the spoils. He gets all the good food. But we usually have 2 barbecues and a lobster fest. We didn't really do much last year, but we have to get it going again this year, so that we can have some good content and cook some more food on the grill. Ninja says, and Jamaican parents nowadays, I am watching my blood pressure. Pigtails too soft. Tell them again, Ninja. All that kind of, what is it that you call that food? Ancestral food, Nino calls it. So all of these traditional food that came from our grandparents and their parents, just because they weren't allowed to buy the proper cuts of steak, and they didn't get chicken breast or whatever. They got all the organ meats and all the bad cuts of the cow and the pig. So they made the best of it. And now they made national dishes and delicacies that everybody loves. But it was to the detriment of their health, because they did use a lot of salt. Because in those little buckets, those pigtails are being soaked in a salt solution. So that is not good for your blood pressure. Take it from one who knows. Boys of Major Lane says, you guys ate spaghetti. Yeah, we ate spaghetti. We ate spaghetti, and we had a lot of Italian friends that were in our class. And, sometimes they would give us their peppers from their Italian gardens. It was the bomb.com. Rambo says, okay, Rambo, you're in with the patois. Let me try my best patois here. He says, me no get them type of treatment. Them say, if me really live overseas, me chat so raw. Something like that, he says. Pardon me if I'm not getting it. And Jessica is saying, facts, you really ate spaghetti. I am not ashamed to say I ate spaghetti. Listen, I embraced my Canadian upbringing. We went to summer camp in the summer when my parents took a trip back home to Jamaica. That's why we never went to Jamaica as kids. We had our spaghetti and our hot dogs. We didn't eat tripe and bean. My brothers played hockey. I went to Brownies. They went to Boy Scouts. And we had a great little upbringing. Sorry, but Nino's upbringing, on the other hand, he was running through the cane fields singing Tingaleo and Kumbaya, and shooting birds out of the tree and running a boat, as he says, at like 7 years old. Do you guys believe that these little kids in Jamaica are allowed to run wild, go into the cane field, steal the man's cane, run out of the cane field with this big thing of cane on their shoulder?
You can't talk all the things you want to talk. You can't talk all the things you want to talk about being Canadian and want to be. Wait till Uncle Donald make you the 51st.
Whatever. We're not going there. Nobius Nightshade says, sorry, I'm late. Welcome, Nobius Nightshade, and welcome to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, guys.
What's that behind? You see that? Can you see?
Who's that? All I can see is October's very own. Well, Gwaan, that's Tremaine. That's our oldest there. Kiki Berry is saying, ooh, Japan. And We Are Dream Warriors says, very true, very true. Of the moments of truth, face palm stories of our childhood. That's true. He knows. You guys are sheltered though. Rambo Greenhead said cow cod soup. Big up Rambo. What is a cow cod? What is a cow cod? It's a part of the cow. Which part of the cow? It don't matter which part. There's no such thing as a cow cod. It's part of the cow. Which part? Me no know. The tongue? The cod? Cow cod? Yes. Cow cod soup. Yes. All that means is all the yucky parts and goat head soup with all the brains and they eat the eyeballs. And yes, subsequently, that's in North America, it's called hot dog and hamburger. Oh, God, don't tell me that. Kiki Berry, on that little secret. Kiki Berry saying Japan is her dream destination. Kiki Berry? We've been there a couple times because you've been there a couple of times. You've been there too. I've been there once. Our son lives there, so that's what draws us to Japan. But if you ever get the opportunity, it's amazing. It is amazing. And if you haven't, if you're not going to get the opportunity, you can always watch my video. Yes, I have a video there. Can you guys see your face? The sun is pretty. It's okay. It's not gonna. It's the sun's not going to be there for very long. You want to drop the shade? No, it's not going to be there for very long. Japan is a lovely place, guys, and I will encourage anyone to visit there. But the place I want to visit, again, I've mentioned this a few times, is Accra in Ghana. Oh yes, Kiki Berry has gone to Ghana, and she has been raving about Ghana. I've heard some wonderful things, and especially given the climate that's going on nowadays, and Pan Africa is just gearing up and things are going well. Look at all these. I'm so far behind in the chat. Oh, get it. So where am I? Oh, Jessica. Oh, sorry about the light, guys, but the sun is just transitioning through a few clouds here. It'll be gone soon. Jessica Elliott says, you are aging yourself when you complain about somebody parking in front of your house. That's okay. Bluebird says, Kiki, I was singing the same thing. My definition. The New Orleans Gardener is here. Good evening, everyone. She says, hello, welcome. Nice to have you. Lydia Humber says, really, Lorna? Me feel sorry for you. Feel sorry for what, Lydia? I'm so far back in the chat. I don't remember what. You guys didn't go on stream and wish your people happy International Women's Day. Oh yes, that was yesterday. Yesterday was Happy International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all my females in the chat. Big up on yourself. And just to let you guys know that we will. When you view our latest video of all the essential spices and seasonings that's needed for Jamaican cooking, and we spoke about the piranha jerk season, we'll have the link posted there. I just got the link from Carl. Okay, let me continue here. Big up, Carl. Rambo says, Nino, when y'all gonna do the jerk lobster? Oh, yes, this summer we got to do jerk lobster summer. Yes, we get them from Halifax, so we got to put in an order from Halifax and get that going. Rambo is saying hello to Miss Linda, the New Orleans Gardener, and she's saying hello back. Bluebird is saying, I'm actually listening to Day In, Day Out from Dream Warriors right now, and I'm fanning out, trying to be cool. If you guys didn't know, in the chat, We Are Dream Warriors is a bit of a Canadian superstar. Actually, international. So you can go on their page and check out their music. We Are Dream Warriors. Because he's in the chat. They don't know Dream Warriors, but Dream Warriors is in the chat. So I'm saying go in the chat and check out Dream Warriors and look at some of their videos and their music. That's not going to be there for long, dear. But it's still bothering me. So Bluebird is fanning out Dream Warriors. We have May Adekoya here. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Oh, you might put it down a little bit. Yeah, it is quite. And she's saying, "Hi, Nino. Nice seeing you again." Big up. Rambo says that's why you soak it overnight, Lo. I guess he's talking about the pigtail. The pigtail, yeah. Oh, do you want me to do that? Yeah, do that one. Okay. He's talking about the pigtail. You have to soak the pigtail overnight so that it's not so salt.
Oh, you can boil it.
And Lydia says, I don't know what I would do without my food from yard.
Wicked.
But Lydia, you had your pigtail. We don't know about that.
Lydia, don't listen to this one. Eat whatever
Ninja
you like.
says, girl. Wait, what? Tell your son to hit me up when there's leftovers. I will forward. I'll trade. My wife will cook some Filipino food.
There you go. Some pancet.
And the funny thing is, a lot of times when we post a video, we don't necessarily cook the food that day. So we'll get some people coming around thinking that we have all this food, but we don't usually have it that day. And a lot of times as well, when we cook, we batch cook. So we'll do maybe 3 dishes. So we have all these food because these kids that live in this house, they might take a little taste of it and then they're gone to Uber Eats. So if you live close to me, yeah, hit me up. You'll get lots of good food. Mm-hmm. We Are Dream Warriors is saying, ha, 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 no problem. Thanks for listening and jamming to our tunes over the years. Guys, that's a real superstar here.
There's a big thing.
Juno Award winning, which is the equivalent to the Grammys. Also inducted to the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame. Oh, yeah. Go and check out his music there. Lydia says, you have to boil off the salt. Okay.
Lydia loves her. Lydia,
I didn't know that you were such a Jamaican connoisseur of pigtail. You're surprising me here, Lydia. Kiki Berry's laughing, and Ninja is saying, yo. Nobius Nightshade says, I'm a fan. I can't lie. Nobius, it's kind of live that DW is in here.
Big up yourself.
That's the original DW in here, Nobius.
Hey, check it out. Did we not ask her? We asked her viewers.
Yes.
We asked her viewers earlier about. Did we?
Can I finish here, babe? I'm so far behind.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, guys. I don't mean to cut him off. I was told that I do cut Nino off a lot.
And she does.
So sorry, but
that's
just our dynamic. I can't help it. It takes so long to get his point out.
Jamaicans would say that's a style.
You get so long to get your point out. Anyhow, where am I? Ninja says, tell him Antoine says hi. That's DW wants to know that Antoine says hi. Now, Rambo Greenhand said, I did the same thing, Nino, and catch crab and curry him.
All right.
Okay. So as a boy, Rambo, you're telling me when you're 7 years old, 8 years old, you go out in the bush. Your parents don't know where you are for hours. You're out there catching crab, getting a little piece of
catch crayfish
tin to make yourself a pot and boil this crab. And you guys at that young age is out there having a feast, boiling.
What she fails to understand is that when you're 6 and 7 in Jamaica, it's more like you're 16 and 17. That's the kind of responsibility that you take on at an early age. So when you're out there playing, be it you're playing at the river or in the yard, all your parents, they know that you're fine. They're not going to monitor your every move. You can go when you're hungry, you got to eat.
I guess.
Okay. And when you got to eat, you got to cook.
But your parents should be preparing it for you.
They prepare supper. They're responsible for breakfast and supper, not lunch.
Now, Dream Warriors is saying, thank you and welcome to everybody. Loving that you guys are loving their music. Now, Rambo's laughing and says, I can't say it here, Lo, but he will be going there one day. Okay. We Are Dream Warriors says, it's Pinky the Prince. He's the voice at the beginning of our very first album. That's where he says, it's Dream Warriors is boombastic, boy. If you guys know Dream Warriors, one of their biggest hits was called My Definition.
Wash Your Face in My Sink, is it?
No, it's
at
the beginning of the album. It's not part of a song per se, but there's a little boy voice and it says, what the funk is this? And then he answers by saying, Dream Warriors album is boombastic, boy. That was Tremaine when he was about 3 years old. He's now what? Mid-30s.
Don't you're aging yourself.
I don't care. And I remember that day that he stole Tremaine away and brought him to the studio. And Tremaine never said a word that he was on the mic or anything until the actual album came out and we heard his voice on the album. By the way, DW, you owe me some royalties, or you owe him some royalties for that, Jazz.
I just realized the cup that I'm drinking out of.
Find Your Voice.
Find Your Voice.
That's the cup that I got from the Michelle Obama
Find Your Voice
thing. Now, Nobius Nightshade says, oh, that's him. He's all grown up. Yep, that's him. He's all grown up. Ninja says, for real at DW. Now I'm going to have to listen to it.
What the funk is this?
And Lydia is saying cow tongue. Lydia, let me tell you, we've had a lot of brushes with cow tongue as children. My aunt, for some reason, loved cow tongue, always trying to feed it to us.
Cold cut.
No, cow tongue.
It's the same thing. I don't know. Maybe it is.
Bluebird says, that's so cool. The Prince and King Lou. You guys didn't know that about Pinky the Prince?
Who the hell's in your chat?
DW is outing DW is outing you, Pinky the Prince, telling everybody about the start of your rap career when you were about 3 years old.
Sick.
We Are Dream Warriors says, I'm not a fan of the cow tongue either, Lydia. And Kiki Berry says, represent. Bluebird is saying international stars, international for real. One of these days, like I said, I'm going to have them on here and you guys are going to really see.
Just go on there, guys. Just look up We Are Dream Warriors. Check out their stuff. You're going to love it.
Kiki Berry says there's a Canadian hip hop exhibit at the Ontario Art Gallery.
Yo, can you film in the art gallery?
I'm not sure.
Like, can you go live in the art gallery?
I don't know.
Can you go to the art gallery on while you're on live?
I don't know. It's happening in Toronto right now, and I believe Dream Warriors probably has some stuff down there. Jessica Ellie is saying, Ninja, I want some lumpias. Oh, lumpias.
Lumpias are good.
Lumpias are my thing.
Good people food.
Lumpias and lechon, that crispy pork. I need to go to Philippines one day. Nobia says, ooh, that's cool, Kiki. 100%, 100%. And Lydia Humbert says, I feel sorry for you about growing up without the West Indian food. I'm telling you, it was no fault of my own. That was my mom. Ninja says, I got you, Jessica, with the lechon.
The audience here. We're just going to read.
No, I'm just trying to catch up a little bit. I'm so far behind. Now, Rambo Greenhand says, hold on. Why they buy out the house? I'm shocked when the food goes. But why do they buy food outside of the house? Because the food's so good inside the house?
Just because they can. Just because they can, and they're millennials.
It doesn't make sense.
They just all they know is Uber Eats.
Derek is laughing. Rambo says, she just chop you like that. Me say,
all the time. Can you imagine?
May I try, Rambo? May I try? Bluebird says, okay, I gotta follow this. It's too good on my Sunday. Bluebird, follow We Are Dream Warriors. The page is just kind of evolving. They are We Are Dream Warriors, I believe, on all platforms. They're also on Instagram. And I believe they're on X as well. Rambo says, we know everyone. We Are Dream Warriors says, Lo is a G. G with a capital G. You see that? With a capital G. Lydia Humber White says, nah, man, my family never deprived us of the West Indian food. We continue the traditions from their house now. Well, I don't know.
You're done?
Kiki Berry says, yo, Pinky the Prince, collect your royalties. Yo, collect them royalties. And Boys of Major Lane says, cow tongue is goated, meaning good.
Boys of Major Lane, is that?
I don't know who that could be.
Boys of Major Lane.
Rambo Greenhand says, it is the bull private low. Oh, that's what cow cud is.
That's what give the man them strength.
Cow cud. It's the bull's private
thing. The cold business.
We got G Mama Gross hardening in the garden here. She's saying, what's up, Nino and Lo? What's up to the chat? Happening? What's up, Rambo? I love her name. G Mama Gross. You have to kind of say it with a little bit of an accent. Welcome, G Mama. Nice to have you here. And Kiki Berry says, not me eating my Uber Eats right now, LOL. You see, it's this generation of kids.
You guys need to learn how to turn on a stove and put on a pot.
Kiki can cook very well.
Then she needs to stay home and cook instead of Uber Eats.
Now, who is this? King Unruly says, since I am so busy right now, I will never forget how you guys had my back when I was a kid and when I had nothing. Who's Kid Unruly?
Yeah, big up yourself.
Big up yourself, King Unruly. Who's King Unruly to me?
It's your community, man.
Oh, King Unruly.
Identify yourself. Make we know your government or something we can relate and
oh, that's so sweet.
That was nice. Very nice.
Thank you for that, King Unruly.
Big up yourself. 9 Dixie is always open to
King Unruly. King Unruly says, I love you guys. Lydia Humber says, yes, Nino. Lorna said that she didn't know cow cod. So I responded with cow tongue. Okay. We Are Dream Warriors says, yes, Nino and Lo, I need a personal cup. We all need to donate. I would buy a few written on the cup that would say live at the farmer window.
That's true, you know.
Listen, we have to build our community.
You should be sipping you. Should have more cup in farmer window. Not true.
Once we build our community, we'll get our little merch going. Nobius Nightshade says, yeah, I would be there. I would have 3 cups.
There you go. As they say, no BS. Every mickle
Oh,
make a
Jessica
muckle.
Elliott says Boys in Major Lane is Uncle Tai Tai.
Big up, big up, big up.
Bluebird says they have cups for sale. We don't have cups for sale. Not yet, Bluebird. Oh, the journey of my life is here. She's watching. Journey. She's watching the ads and then she's stepping in. Life. Hi, Journey. Nice to have you here. Nobius Nightshade says no at Bluebird. They're saying that they should make cups. Yeah, we should. And Bluebird says, oh, cups. Okay, then y'all make cups, please. Rambo Greenhead says.
Matter of fact, I should be wearing a T-shirt right now that says Informer Window. Nino and LO.
Oh.
Nino and LO.
Rambo Greenhand says, better can't cook. Gwaan in the kitchen. You live a restaurant and one done man bang
book.
Cook. Recipe book.
Big Sunday morning, you sit down in a bed for your boy, 2 banana and steam 2 fish head.
Woo! Big up. Wheel. Pull up. Listen to me, but I'm DJing, eh? He's the reggae. I'm 100% rock, and I'm standing on business.
Come on now.
I'm standing on that. I'm rock and roll, okay? 80s rock? What? You can't tell me nothing.
Reggae music
Stinks,
run the world.
Supertramp, you can't tell me nothing. Huh? Oh, that's unruly?
Reggae music run the world.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I know who
Unruly from the Osaka.
Unruly says, I'm from Jamaica, you guys. Always pull up to my crib and I don't have to say no more.
Yes.
All right, Unruly
Black
King.
Osaka King. Big
Are
up.
you
all
that?
the way from Japan.
Gwaan King.
Shaka
right.
Shaka King.
Now I know
Big
who
up from
you are.
Shaka King from Japan. Big up family. Every
or
time.
should I say Ohio
Gozaimasu?
Ohio Gozaimasu. Okay, where are we now? The Journey says, I stopped to show support. Thank you, Journey. Thank you so much.
Appreciate your support, guys, as always.
It's all about supporting each other, guys. And Rambo Greenhands is saying, tune.
Yes. G
Mama grows hard in the garden.
I love the vibe, guys. Love it.
We Are Dream Warrior says, welcome in. Thank you all for taking the time out to shout out. And King Unruly says, always have great love for you guys. Oh my gosh, I finally got through all the comments.
I gotta make my way to Osaka though.
Listen, Unruly, we soon come to Japan, eh? And
we're going to Tokyo. We're going to Tokyo though.
But I need to go to Osaka. I've never been to Osaka, and I need to come and see you. And I believe little Hannah is there with you right now. I think. I'm not sure because I saw some pictures.
Yeah.
She just turned 1 year old.
Visiting the family in Japan.
Mm-hmm. Nobius Nightshade says, hey, I like variety. I'm down with low. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's right. Now, can we get back to our question at hand?
All right.
Where you
we're talking about the Jamaican flavor
spices. The spices.
Mm-hmm. And we're talking about what essential spices and herbs do you guys have in your kitchen right now that can enhance a Jamaican dish, any kind of Jamaican dish. I want you to hear you guys shout it out. Let us know.
We have a few people that are actually from Jamaica in the chat.
We have the piranha. We spoke about the piranha, my favorite. Right? We have the piranha jerk seasoning, but there are lots of many other things that we have in our cupboards that are essential.
No, I want to hear what they think food should be essential. What's part of your essentials? I know what ours are. I can think of one right now. The browning. What's up, Jamaica? Or can I say Gwaan Jamaica with the browning? If it's not browning, dark, pitch black, uno can't eat it. Gwaan with that. I don't understand that. That's
I kind of know a little bit of background surrounding that browning thing and
what?
Well, a lot of other islands, when they're doing that browning thing, they don't use the artificial browning. They actually just brown sugar, and they caramelize the sugar. And when they
what's the purpose of that?
Just so the meat doesn't look white.
Yeah, but what's wrong with that? Like pork, when you make like a pork chop or something, the meat's white, like chicken. But Jamaicans have to brown it up and stew it down and cook it within an inch of its life. Then it looks
like it's cooked.
Oh, gosh.
It's all about appearance, right?
I guess so.
And it looks like it's cooked. If you were to go to Jamaica and serve somebody chicken that's white, They won't take to that. They'll
But
say,
that's the color of the meat.
They say you don't know if you cook. Because
Now
when the meat
Kiki Berry is
caramelizes, it's
saying
supposed to be brown.
Maggie.
Sister Maggie.
Okay.
Sister Maggie is one of the essentials.
So Unruly says, I'm pulling up to LA today. Oh, but Canada gets enough respect. Okay, have fun, stay safe. And Nobius Nightshade says that he likes a little variety. Okay, and Rambo says, Konnichiwa, Unruly, Konnichiwa.
Yes.
Big Bird says, Japan looks so amazing. I've never been. Oh, man, it is amazing.
Unruly, you got to pull up to Toronto whenever you're passing through, man. You know, we'd love to have you.
Kiki Berry is saying Maggie.
Sister Maggie.
That seems to be the Jamaican staple.
You know what?
Everybody, they can't cook without Maggie seasoning.
Maggie is...
Maggie. What about Beta Pack?
Oh!
You can't live without Beta Pack.
Beta Pack, or as I affectionately say, Beta Pack.
No.
Beta Pack curry.
Your Beta Pack is up there with Rhodey.
The Beta Pack curry.
We don't do that. It's Beta Pack.
But yeah, so Beta Pack. Like Maggie. I have to even... It's not even natural for my mouth to say it that way. Beta Pack. It's like I have to take on an alternate. I have to take on an alternate persona to even say it. Beta Pack, like me a bad man for life.
No, just say Beta Pack. You know how to say Beta Pack.
No. The way that it sounds, it's like you can't just say it like normal, like
yes,
Beta Pack. You have to say Beta Pack.
No, Beta Pack.
Beta Pack. You want some Maggie and some Beta Pack.
You don't have to be harsh, but you have to have an attitude.
Yes. Okay.
It comes with an attitude.
So Lydia says, we never know cow cod to be cow balls. That's what I always thought it was. She says, Lord. It looks like some of us know it as cow tongue. I've never known it as cow tongue. I always know it as cow balls.
I am not even sure what it is. I just know that it's some part of the cow, and that was the reference.
I've never known it as
the only other thing I know about it is that it tastes good. Tom McCann.
I don't know.
Just want to remind you guys, though, that don't forget to give a thumbs up, right? Give a thumbs up, guys. I want to see thumbs up from everyone. And if you don't have one thumb, I have two. Get it two of them.
Now, Rambo, is that somebody? Oh, grab him. Tell him to come this way. He's going around the back. Grab him. Why didn't you grab him?
Why did the person he's coming to?
Oh, Tremaine, why didn't you tell him not to go around the back? Okay. Rambo Greenhand says pimento, thyme, fire, pepper, scotch bonnet, and onions, or as Nino's aunt says,
onion. Rambo, you're on point there, buddy. You are on point.
And he says sugar as well. I guess the sugar is the brownie.
Yeah, the caramelizer. You're on point with all the
Nobius Nightshade says the right browning is very important.
Pimento,
I get
thyme,
that. But Jamaicans take browning and having their dishes a certain color to the next level. And now, mind you, I don't like my meat too rare, but you can't give Jamaicans a rare cut of steak.
They want everything well done.
It has to be
cremated twice.
Not only has to be well cooked, the color of it has to be dark. And that's
to them that represents cook.
And that's what they do when they jerk. It gets that heavy color.
Well, you have to as well, because with the pork, you can't.
Well, yeah, pork is different.
It has to be cooked properly, right? So
okay, I lost.
So they don't identify with steak and medium rare, and they just don't identify.
Where am I? Lost myself.
To go to Rambo and the onion.
Oh, the right browning is very important.
Onion.
Now, Ninja says, since we are all family, to introduce myself, I went to school with Tremaine. That's ultimately how I buck up into your channel.
Oh, nice. Who's that?
I don't know. Ninja. Well, I know a lot of Tremaine's friends over the years.
Ninja Town?
That
Ninja Town?
Oh, is that what that says?
Ninja Twan.
They went to school with Tremaine.
Right,
okay,
Ninja
welcome. Glad to have you here.
Spread the love, and we appreciate you coming and staying with us, and commenting and watching and subscribing and all of them things, isn't it?
Now, Kiki Berry says that the browning adds a little depth. And Derek,
it certainly doesn't add any flavor.
No, just color.
Because it's bland.
Now Derek says boil down some brown sugar, and as I guess this means as soon as it starts to burn, you add the chicken or meat. So that is how you make the homemade instead of the store-bought brownie.
Yeah, absolutely. The only problem
he says it adds intense flavor. Okay.
The only problem with that is if you don't want to add sugar and the sweetness aspect of it, then you don't use the sugar to caramelize it. But if the sugar doesn't really bother you, and it will caramelize it and add that brown color and create a texture.
Now, Kiki Berry says, okay, see you at the barbecue in Anguilla. Okay, now I know who Kiki Berry is. I thought that was my Kiki. It's Kiki Berry in Anguilla. Wagwan Kiki Berry in Anguilla.
Wagwan Anguilla.
Rambo Greenhand says, me no use Maggie. Okay, you know, for most Jamaicans, that's sacrilegious.
Maggie's a staple, yeah.
That's sacrilegious.
But you know, some Maggie applies. Maggie kind of.
Hey, them's fighting words.
Maggie kind of. We know Maggie is. Maggie is full of sodium, but it's
yeah.
Before it tastes good.
Derek says it's a typo. He says as it starts to burn with oil, of course. So that's how you can make your natural browning with sugar as opposed to the browning sauce that you can buy. And Rambo is, I guess he's styling me with the better pack. Mm-hmm. Now we have Tashay Clark Williams. She says, better pot curry is a must have.
As I said earlier, what I said earlier?
What?
Big up to my Clark Street, Mount Seal, man. Take up your St. James, Jamaica.
Bow. Okay. Welcome, Tashay. Nice to have you. So she says the better pack curry is a must have.
The better
pack. Listen, you say tomato, I say tomato. You say better pack. I say better pack.
You need to come straight.
No, better pack.
Better pack thing needs to come straight.
Better pack.
That's not go. If you go to Jamaica, excuse me, can I have a pack of better pack? This shit with that laugh you with that. This shit, I said chinko. What?
Rambo is saying roti. I guess he needs roti as part of his staple. Is that what you're saying, Rambo?
Roti.
We Are Dream Warrior says, oh, nice, Ninja Twan. You are one of the prince's friend. And Rambo is just laughing. Now, G Mama Grove is laughing. The Sunday dinner chef. Welcome.
All right.
That's a new person.
Speaking of that, what's everybody having for Sunday dinner today? Can I hear what you guys are having for Sunday dinner?
The Sunday dinner chef.
I want to hear what you guys, all your listeners out there, I want to hear what you guys are having for Sunday dinner. Because you know Jamaica has this rice and peas, and we call it the Jamaica Sunday dinner. And Jamaica Sunday dinner comprises of rice and peas, stewed chicken, and some kind of natural juice.
And salad. Meaning lettuce.
Lettuce and carrots, whatever the case may be. But that's a Sunday dinner. I love that name though.
The Sunday dinner chef is our good friend Tom Garvey, the keto cook. So he's saying, hello, Nino and Lo. This is my other channel, the Sunday dinner chef. Now, guys,
Mr. Keto,
he just reminded me.
Mr. Keto.
I started doing this since our last live, and now we're going to be coming on live a lot more regular. But on the community page, I'm going to start highlighting some of the people that we watch. And the first group, Tom was part of the first group that we highlighted. So we got Tom, I believe, Juicing with Jay.
Rambo Greenhand was there?
No, Rambo wasn't there yet, but he's coming. Okay. Jamaica Queen. And who was the other one? The other one was the other Jamaican. I can't remember.
Oh.
Let me go look.
I think I know exactly.
Because I should know.
What's this?
I should know.
How far behind are we on this?
I'm behind. But anyways, I'm trying to say, look out on my community page because you might be featured next if you're a YouTuber, because it's an each one teach one thing, right? We're trying to build community here. So anybody that you see that I'm highlighting, or anybody that you see in the chat that's an actual YouTuber, if my moderator was helping me over there, we would be throwing up some of the
information,
some of the links to some of these pages so that we can kind of all get to know each other, like Nino always says with his spices, they get to know each other.
Get to know each other. Nothing like spices getting to know each other.
All right. So Derek Bryn says, yes, I have come back and joined Chef Kiki Tacos and Barbecues. Dream Warrior says, yes, roti. He loves it too. He's saying that to Rambo.
You seen this already?
Oh, because Rambo says the cow penis. Because YouTube likes to censor because he said the word penis. That's
really? Okay.
So he's trying to let us know that cow cod is the cow penis.
Is the cow thing.
Yes.
Tinga.
And them love make it in a soup. Oh.
Hey, half the soup you probably drank already. It's been there.
Now, the LP Dimension is saying hello to Rambo, hello to G Mama, hello to TNOG, and anyone else that they missed. And they're still listening in the bushes. they're starting seeds. Oh, that's nice. I was supposed to start my seeds today. I don't know why I didn't. We are Dream Warriors. Yeah, he loves roti. Hey, Rambo, you probably know We Are Dream Warriors. Check them out because they did a lot of touring in UK back in the day. Go look them up, and I bet you know some of their songs. Bluebird says, LOL, better park in a deep voice. Now, G Mama is waving back to LP and the LP dimension. And she LP says that we're very funny.
Well, I feel like me just sit down as a pretty face.
Sorry.
Look there.
We Are Dream Warriors says real bright. You want to read some of these?
Go on,
because you can't keep up.
I can't even see the screen, guys. No.
All 4K videos is saying hello, good afternoon, fam.
Big up, family.
And
big
Rambo
up,
Green
big
Hands
up.
is saying blessings to LP.
We
now Ninja Twan says that they use soy sauce for color nowadays. What do you think about that?
But you got to be careful with the soy sauce, though, Ninja Twan, because of the salt content in that. Trying to use that for color, especially, I mean, if you were going to do that, I strongly suggest you use the dark soy sauce. This way you can use a very small amount.
They have light?
They do have light, but you don't want the light.
Why?
Because you want to use the soy sauce as a browning. So if you're going to be putting it on your meat, it's going to, because it's so concentrate, it's also concentrate with the salt. The sodium level is quite high. Now, so use the darker one, which means you'll use very little of it, and then you can, get your meat rather than browning.
Now, Derek is saying that when you caramelize, it boils out most of the sugar. So it's not like the meat's going to taste sweet, I guess. Because people who caramelize their meat to give it color that way, the meat's not sweet.
It's not sweet, but you add so many other things that so it dilutes it. Yeah, it dilutes it.
Now, Lydia says, yes, Nino. She looked it up, and cow cod is cow balls. Thank you very much for clarifying that, Lydia. The jury has spoken.
But it don't matter which part of the cow, as long as you put part of the cow, it qualifies.
I don't want to eat no cow ball soup.
Well, how do you know all the pea soup you're eating don't have? You don't. How do you know half the things you eat?
Well, Ninja is saying Sunday dinner equals Mary Brown's.
Oh boy,
that's a sacrilege.
Who said that? Ninja?
Ninja Twan.
Ninja Twan. Me have to burn that. Burn out that.
Ninja saying
Mary Brown's is good.
No,
Mary Brown's Canadian.
No.
There you go.
I'll give it the nod because it's Canadian. But you need to put on a pot on browns to make some brown stew chicken.
Ninja saying driving up from your area to Barrie, or drive up from your area to Barrie. Rambo Greenhand says, I guess that's roast chicken and gungu rice and peas with vegetables and oxtail, which I don't eat.
Yes, Rambo. Shots.
That's his Sunday dinner.
Shots, Rambo.
And Gary McIntosh says, keep the schwa alive, low, better pack. Speaking of Gary, thanks for reminding me. Ladies
Gary,
and gentlemen,
Gary, better pack.
This is Gary McIntosh's book. It's a collection of short stories. I have yet to dive into it. I plan to do that when I'm on my night shifts this week. But Gary, I don't know if you can see him here, a very handsome man there. And he is the author. So once I read this book, I hope to have him here at the Informer window so we can have a little chat.
Talk up the things.
Eventually, I will put all the information in the chat.
Now, where can you get this book?
This book is on Amazon, but I am going to give you all the information about it because, guys, this is a young Black man that is an author. We have to support our young people. So I can't wait to read this book. And I'm going to have him on here and we're going to talk about everything in this book. And yeah.
We're going to talk up the things.
Okay, let's see. So Gary, thanks for reminding me about the schwa. We have to enlighten my community what the schwa is, because Nino's looking at
these
side
literary people.
Because Gary is like me. He likes words and he likes literary things. Well, he's an author, of course. So we are
schwa, like Ashwa?
No, the schwa is a part of, if I can remember correctly, it's part of language where you don't say the full pronunciation of the word. You drop part of the word. So if I'm saying
better pack the entire word for real?
It is better pack.
No, it's because I say BEDA. He's saying that because I say better pack, it's not like better pack. So I'm keeping the schwa alive. Yes. We Are Dream Warriors says, okay, I'm back. Oh, you guys are even in the Anguilla.
Hold on. You're really keeping it schwa like with the roadie.
Yes, that's what he was telling me with the road.
That's what she does.
Look at that, Gary. The boy is picking up already that when I say roadie, that's the schwa. You see, we're teaching them and we're not even teaching them yet. You see that? That's why we need you. We need you. We need your literary content. So We Are Dream Warriors says, oh, and see if you guys are even in Anguilla, Kiki Berry does an amazing dive and snorkeling tour. She has her full dive masters. We're also proud of her. Okay, Kiki, when I come to Anguilla, I'm going to look you up. You're going to teach me how to dive, and we're going to film it for all our people here on YouTube.
And I'm willing to,
Anguilla is beautiful.
I'm willing to learn how to dive too, as long as it's in the bathtub. I can't swim, so
I can swim. So the Sunday dinner chef says the Sunday dinner chef is not keto. Yeah, the Sunday dinner chef is not keto, but his other page is keto. Boys of Major Lane says it's Monday. I'm having work for dinner. So Boys of Major Lane is in Japan. So in Japan right now, it is Monday morning. So he's just waking up. So that's what he means when he says he has work for dinner. Now Tashay Clark is saying big up, and she is laughing. Bluebird says, oh, that's amazing. I couldn't get my dive masters. It's hard. Big up Kiki Berry. Yeah, that's a big deal. Yeah. That's a big deal.
All in Anguilla. We got to go to Anguilla.
Yeah, so that's one of my destinations. I need to go to Anguilla. I need to film it as part of my travel series. So that's 2 places on the list. There's Anguilla and Japan. Oh, here's my Kiki. Kiki Rising Queen is saying, hey, fam, that's my Kiki. So at the beginning, I thought Kiki Berry was my Kiki. Pardon me.
That's another Kiki.
Nice to have you here, Kiki Berry. Lydia Humber White says, don't forget carrot juice with the Sunday dinner. Blah, blah,
carrot, or what's the other option?
What? Soursop?
Soursop juice.
Okay.
Hey, guys, I'll let you guys know what I just drank in this. Some soursop leaf tea, which is said to have a lot of medicinal element, i.e. fight off cancer cells and all this. So I figure, you know what? Why don't I drink something that's good for me rather than drinking the freaking Tetley and Red Rose and Earl Grey
and the Red Rose. Big up Tetley and Red Rose.
No, they can't keep it.
Listen.
Have no nutritional value.
I like organic, but some things I just can't rock with, guys. Nino brought this big bag of leaves. Looks like some kind of leaves that you scrape up in your yard in the fall. You're gonna dash way into your garden, and he says, "No. That's soursop leaf, wild tea." Every time I go to Jamaica, if I have because whenever I get mosquito bites, my mosquito bites really swell up, and it gives me a sore, and it's all red. And there's always some elder that wants to come rub me up with some bush or boil some tea. Come give me what was that tea that time?
But the same elders you're talking about with the same rub up.
Yeah.
Those are the same things that the pharmacists are using and the pharmaceutical companies are using to treat you, and they're putting them in capsules and charge you a ton of money. So the elder know what them know.
What was that thing?
They know what them know.
Gunga peas tea. I don't remember, but she went in the yard and she
busy.
Was it busy? She cut some bush or something and she boiled this tea. Actually, it actually worked. Okay, so I can't complain.
There you go. Glad to hear you say that. It actually works.
Nobius Nightshade says he can barely swim. Listen, we should all know how to swim, guys. And you can still take swimming lessons if you're adults. We should all learn how to swim.
We should, but are we going to?
Now, my moderator has finally joined the chat. Everybody, hands up for the moderator. Everybody give him a round of applause, please. Round of applause in the chat for the moderator. Big him up, big him up, big him up. You're the moderator.
God. So the moderator can't even identify themselves as the moderator.
That's why you're highlighted in blue. You're the moderator. He's been sitting here the whole time not moderating. He says, don't forget to tap the hearts to like the stream, guys, because when you tap this, you were there? Oh, I didn't notice you. I'm sorry. If you tap the hearts to like the stream, the algorithm sends the live out to more people. So thank you very much for reminding me.
Wow.
Oh, he's going to show you how to tap up the screen.
You see this heart? Click it. And click this one. You can't really see it. I guess
So keep tapping, guys. So Jessica says,
there we go. Heart.
Jessica says curry goat, white rice, potato salad, and green beans. But that's
So
what you're eating.
Jessica,
You couldn't
can
bring
you
some
bring some
for your
food
parents.
for us?
Mighty God.
Wow. So you cook at your house very selfish. You don't bring your parents need dinner. Bring
Mind
dinner,
you,
please.
Jessica cooks like him. She doesn't
Bring
take her
dinner.
cooking skills from me.
Definitely not.
And Jessica says,
Definitely
better
not.
pack only.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
Bluebird
not.
is saying, good, me Jessica. Now, Pinky says, fellow Canadians here will be having a traditional pepperoni pizza for dinner. I'm with you, Pinky Prince. Nino would never have pizza on a Sunday. Probably soon. Jenny says, Better Pack is the absolute best curry ever. I think that's the consensus. Everybody says Better Pack. And absolutely. Kiki is laughing in agreement. Bluebird likes your mix, Jessica. I like your mix too. I could do with a little curry goat and white rice. All 4K video says AC fam in the house.
Big up AC.
AC fam in the house.
Yes,
welcome. Nice to have you. Now, Kiki Berry is saying, oh, wow, thanks for the love, guys. As a POC, is that people of color, we have a lot of generational trauma around the ocean. Oh, my God, that is so profound.
Yeah,
that's the ocean provides so much for us. It is my pleasure to strengthen people's relationship with her. That is so well said. And you are so right. I've never thought about that.
But that's
as people of color, she says, the ocean provides us with a lot of generational trauma. I guess from us being in the slave ships and, you know, them throwing us overboard.
The middle quarters.
Yeah, so she's gained back her power from the ocean. And notice she called the ocean her. Very good. Yeah, that's pretty deep, Kiki Berry. I like the way you think. That is deep. We Are Dream Warriors says, Ninja Tan, hey, I love me some Mary Browns. Can't lie. Yeah, Mary Browns is tough.
I don't know, guys.
Mary Browns is good.
I think right now, and I've seen this several times in Jamaica, where in years past it was also always tradition for soup to be prepared on Saturday. Now when you got Jamaica, you see cup of soup. You see what you call it, the noodle.
Which cup soup?
You see cup soup. You see the little ramekin noodles. Like what the hell's going on? What happened to Saturday cooking? Saturday soup and Sunday rice and peas. We need to get back to tradition.
But people are busy now. They don't.
Busy or not busy, you're still eating. So why not eat properly?
I guess.
Right? Bono to the cup of soup. Bono to the ramekin noodle.
We Are Dreamer says, so true, Kiki Berry. So proud of you and wish there was a link that we could post soon. Our diving queen. Yeah, if she sends me the link, I'll put it on my community page. But like I said, I want to go there and I want to meet you in person and I want to see what you do. And then you can teach me.
We can do a live from Anguilla.
Ninja Tan says, yes, DW. Nobius Nightshade says the schwa is slang for Oshawa. Yes, it is. But there is another schwa. And there's a literary meaning for the word schwa. That's the schwa we were referring to. Now, Rambo Greenhand says, tell them again, Nino, we love our water, but only up to the knee.
All right. See that? Love that.
No, I'm a swimmer, so I can go into the water. But Nino won't go past his ankles, much less his knee.
Don't have time. Nobody have time for that.
Rambo says, dry land, all right for me.
Dry land tourist, he said.
Drew Morris is laughing with Rambo. And Nobia says, I would like to learn to swim. Better island people should. Yeah, and it's funny, a lot of island people don't know how to swim. They don't know how to swim. How is that, guys?
Well, again, speak of the trauma.
Maybe.
Speak of the trauma.
Rambo Greenhands is saying, yes, the bush tea is agreeing with me and all that. Bush tea says, we like bush tea over everything. I find it a little bit bitterish.
No, it's not. It just tastes like anything else.
It tastes very green, very organic.
Very natural.
Bush. I guess that's natural as opposed to the over-processed. Yeah.
Okay.
Bluebird says, I like teas, so thank you, Nino, for the tea recipe. You want to go get your tea leaf and they can show you, you can show them? We Are Dream Warriors says, about to make a tea right now, red rose. You want some? Hey, I got my red rose. I got my Tetley right here. Rambo says, clap round him head, him like pudding cake. What is pudding cake? Nobia says, big up to the mod. Bluebird says, yes, I like your stream. I'm glad you guys are here because let me tell you, we you probably know our story if you're tuning in. We started this YouTube page maybe about 4 years ago, kind of on a dare from our kids because we were coming out of the big C, COVID, and we decided that we were going to start a YouTube channel. We wanted them to help us, and they were like, hell no, we're not helping you. And here we are 4 years later with 4,000 plus subscribers. We're monetized, and we have over 600 or something like that videos, and we're on the road to 800,000 views. So thank you. That was all because of you guys, our community.
All right, so there's the
can you see
soursop leaf? You can see it, and right now they've just
so he's
dried.
just been boiling these to make tea.
Yeah, just drop 3 or 4 of these in the pot of water and just boil them away.
And you know, I've been doing a little research on this soursop leaf.
This is some good stuff.
And it does have a lot of documented medicinal value. So there's something to be said for the older heads. They knew what they were talking about. Nobius is saying, big up to the mod. Jessica says, definitely. Oh, she definitely ordered Barrels for dinner. And Barrels is one of the best Jamaican restaurants.
Oh, that's where she's getting dinner.
Oh, no. Tremaine is saying, Jessica definitely ordered Barrels for dinner.
Who says? Jessica cooked?
Jessica can cook.
She can cook.
Belita's giving the thumbs up. Ninja Ton is saying, yo, Pinky.
Don't forget to press those hearts, guys.
Kiki Rising Queen said, we made brown stewed chicken, brown stewed fish, rice and peas, mac salad, and carrot and beet juice. You can't send me some food. Wow, that sounds good. I like that. I'll take a brown stewed fish, please.
Hey, Kiki, you on my side or the other side?
I think she's on the other side.
If you're on this side, I'm gonna pull up at your door for some dinner.
Pizza. Any special things on the pizza? That's Nobius wants to know.
I like anchovies on my pizza.
I like olives.
I like anchovies. I like Hawaiian pizza with anchovies. This way.
I don't like Hawaiian. I don't like sweet pizza.
Well, I like to get that sweet from the pineapple, and then you neutralize it with the anchovies. The little salt.
Now, Bluebird wants some tea. We are Dream Wars. You are offering tea. Bluebird's taking you up on the offer.
No, bun the Tetley and the red rose though.
Ninja Twan says, I was on the road this weekend. We are Dream Wars says, coming up, Nino and Lo. You know I'm an avid fan of the tea. You gotta have it. That's true. You're known for your tea.
Just start drinking soursop leaf.
And Nobia says, I'm starting to do plans. Thank you to Nino and Lo. My garden this year is going to be lit. I hope you're all doing a little bit of planting because trust and believe. Food prices, they're already through the roof.
Gone through the roof.
And it's going to be even worse.
Gone through the roof.
And Bluebird says, I want to plant tomatoes, the baby ones. I want to see people planting on Insta. Yeah. And it's those
baby tomatoes are awesome though.
Yeah, we had some last year and they went really good. Even
we were actually eating those tomatoes right from the vine. We were going in the back, picking them off, washing them, and just popping them in their mouths for snacks.
Now Lydia says, Nino, you're too lie. No bush tea tastes good. Some of them bitter like a what?
Lydia,
thank you, Lydia. Thank you, Lydia.
Rest assured, this one is good. It really tastes good.
Bitter.
It's not bitter, and it tastes good.
Bitter.
This one is really good, Lydia. Promise me.
You have to put so much sugar in it.
No, you don't have to put a lot of sugar. That's not true.
Same amount as Dream Warrior says, I don't mind pineapple on pizza, but I know it's a deal breaker for most peeps. Yeah, who wants sweet pizza?
I like pineapple on pizza.
No, I don't like pineapple on pizza. So guys, please go to my channel. I'm going to put the video out, even though I'm not 100% finished with all my description. But no, it's fine because I need my computer, so it's okay. They can go and they can watch it. So watch the video after we finish our live. It's all about Jamaican essentials, all the spices that you need to cook authentic Jamaican dishes. Most of the stuff that we spoke about is there.
Yeah, so I think it was Rambo that spoke.
Oh, the only thing that we didn't mention that we have here is the cock soup. You know, all the fish tea and the cock soup for that Saturday soup business that Jamaicans cook. You mean the soup mix?
The Saturday soup that Jamaica has been burning out.
Yes.
And I drink copper soup.
Yes.
And ramekin noodle. Bun that.
And the the coconut powder instead of having to
The liquid.
grate the coconut and all them. Who has
Well,
time for
let me
that?
tell you something, guys. You guys all know, all you Jamaican cookers out there. You know, Granny, with that shame away where I use powder coconut.
Oh,
Granny, with that shit, when I get chopping away with Dutch pot.
Ninja says I want to plant callaloo. So do I. But if you're
Is it worth
anywhere,
it, though?
well,
For us, we don't have a long.
Yeah, you need a lot of space. Well, you need a lot of space if you like to eat it because you cut it down and then you use all that space and you cut it down and it's done. But if you find seeds, let me know because I wouldn't plant. I find seeds, but it's the purple amaranth seeds because that's the official name of callaloo is amaranth. But I can't find the green amaranth. I just see the purple. But anyways, he says, I want to plant callaloo, but I just moved into the house we have now and realized there's rabbits. Welcome to gardening. Yeah. We have rabbits here too. Welcome to gardening. So you have to be a defensive gardener because not only are you going to find rabbits, you're going to find squirrels, you're going to find raccoons. So after you go through all the trouble of doing everything with your garden, before you get to eat your harvest, the critters are
guys, don't forget to hit those hearts. Thumbs up. Give us those thumbs up. YouTube loves a thumbs up. I see a few hearts coming through, but not enough. Just hit that heart.
Kiki says she's on the other side. And Bluebird says, yes, Ninja Twan, callaloo. Callaloo is the bomb. But we have a store close by that we get.
You should buy it from a store. Mind you, like everything else, it's gotten expensive. But, I mean, nothing beats a callaloo sandwich.
I like gardening. But I also like beautification in my garden. So yes, I'm planting more food this year, but I'm not going to let the food, the growing of the food take over my whole backyard. I still need a little backyard for recreation and I still need to have my flowers and stuff, but I am planning to plant a little bit more, but I have to be careful what I plant because I don't want to feed the critters in the neighborhood. So I want to be able to, whatever I plant, I want to reap the harvest.
Well, remember, we have about 3 raccoon traps in the garage.
Yeah, because we had a real raccoon problem one year. Epidemic. And we really got after it. And I think they kind of know now, so they don't come within our space. But
so we have, generally, we set these raccoon traps. And rest assured, if we put 3 traps out there, we'll trap 3 raccoons. But
we relocate them. We don't kill them. We don't kill them.
You have to relocate them a certain distance.
Yeah, so and there's rules of how far you can relocate them because the thing is, if you take them out of their little habitat, then the raccoons in the new habitat are gonna bun them out, and then they'll come right back, or they won't even make it back because the other raccoons will gang up on them and blah 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 blah. So you only
feel sorry for them, right?
No, I don't feel sorry for them, but I don't want to get fined either because listen. The city is no joke. When it comes to these raccoons, they're highly, highly protected. They do a lot of damage to your property. They'll tear up your lawn, tear up your garden, but
tear up your roof.
The city protects them like nobody's business. You kill one of those raccoons and you're going to see the fine that you're going to get from the city. So it's no joke. You can't bat up a raccoon. That's why the raccoons feel like they own the property, you see. Our Dream Morris is saying hello to Valita, and Nobius is saying, imagine seeing rabbits in your garden. Oh, we have rabbits in our garden all the time.
Quite a bit.
Mind you, they're brown and they kind of match the color of the dirt. So sometimes you might not even notice they're there, but they're right under your nose. I wonder
if we trap one of those rabbits.
We've never trapped a rabbit. We've trapped what's the other thing called?
Possum.
The possum. We've trapped possums and
but
raccoons.
I'm wondering if we trap a rabbit, if I should let it go or
what?
Make some rabbit stew.
We are Dream Warriors saying, imagine. Nobius is saying, yikes. No, listen, these raccoons here are very entitled, especially in downtown Toronto. They're coming out in the middle of the day. They're supposed to be nocturnal, but they're out whenever they want because there's so much food. There's so much food available.
There's a lot of and these guys, they've gotten a lot smarter as well because they know by now what days are garbage days on what side of the streets, and they position themselves accordingly for dinner.
For sure. Oh, you're yawning. How are you yawning?
I'll tell you why. Because I lost an hour of sleep last night.
But who told you to go? This man decided to go work a night shift. You're not night shift worthy.
I'm not. Listen, I work in an environment that's a 24-hour-a-day operation, and I just wanted to see what happens at nights.
You're not night shift
I'm
worthy.
not,
You have to
no,
be
I'm not,
of a certain
but I wanted
caliber
to
to work
see-
night shift.
I wanted to see what's going on at nights, you know, how things are moving along. And it just so happened to be my silliness. I choose the night when it's being extended because daylight saving time is kicking back.
Oh, so you got so
So-
you worked an actual
So I worked
an extra hour. Oh, you silly.
so
That no
I'm
makes
feeling
sense.
that.
People run from that shift.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now.
So
It's
Bluebird
catching up
says,
with
I gotta go soon in about 5 minutes, but this has been amazing on my chill
me. It's
Sunday.
been amazing.
We're gonna wrap it
getting
up
to know you.
as well. We've
coming
been
by,
on now for
stopping
about
by.
an hour and 45 minutes, and it
Mhm.
was so nice chatting with all of you
It's been
guys.
lovely. Don't forget to send those hearts, guys. Send those hearts. Give us those thumbs up.
And
If
don't
you
forget to
haven't
watch
already,
my video I just
The
posted.
video that was just posted.
And
with
comment
all
and
the
let me know what you
essentials.
think, because of course, you know, he's just the talent.
That's what they say, and she is the talent.
But
You know,
yeah, so we have to
and
keep
everything that we've talked about, and all the ins and outs about, you know, Gary McIntosh book and Piranha Jerk season. All that will be posted.
Yes, I'll eventually
in the link.
update the description and put
Okay,
everything
yeah.
in the link. We are Drew Morris that says thank you to Bluebird for coming through. It means a
Thank
lot.
you, Kiki,
Kiki
Rising Queen.
says agree.
Thank
This
you,
live is a
Kiki.
nice treat.
Kiki Berry.
And
Lydia
Novia says it's
Humber.
been a
Thank
great
all of
stream.
you guys. Novia's Nightshades.
Yes, and everybody who
Bluebird.
popped in and
You
popped
guys
out.
are amazing. Thank
G
you for the
Mama
support.
Grows, Rambo. Thank you guys all for
That's
tuning
right.
in.
Big up on ourselves.
And
on this Sunday.
you'll see us again soon. Usually we just kind of pop up and say, well, we're going to be on in an hour or whatever. It just seems to work. Like it's so hard for us to plan these lives too far ahead. But we will see you again soon. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. And thank you again. Take care.
Peace out.
Bye, guys. Oh, I keep doing that. You have to do this. Bye.